Worldwide.
The following contest is a championship first round match. And from Live Oak, Florida, weighing in at 270
Hey, Byron, just think how successful your career might have been if you had once joined Titus Worldwide.
Well, there was an offer on the table once.
Listen, as an entrepreneur myself, I was an initial investor in Titus Worldwide. I have gotten a return on investment like you wouldn't believe.
Worldwide, it's Apollo!
And from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo.
Oh, man, the excitement level just went through the roof in this arena. One half of Team Extreme.
The charismatic enigma about to grace the WWE Universe with his presence.
And from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
A true daredevil in every sense of the word, Jeff Hardy is immune to fear.
Synonymous with tag team title reigns, a former...
No, not this guy. All he does is talk nonsense.
It's not nonsense when you're woken, Michael Cole.
I'm awake.
And from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 236 pounds, Matt Hardy.
Not this goofball.
Bite your tongue, you obnoxious ant.
Whether as a single-star, tag partner, or even a manager, Titus O'Neil truly is the real deal.
Worldwide.
And the tie-up, make no mistake about it, this is all about skill, determination, and power.
Ooh! You gotta believe this one's over. This might be it.
Oh, my.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
And here we go to elbow drop.
Him with a gut-wrench suplex.
What impact!
Drop kick right on point. Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye. Oh!
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Vicious attack.
Beautiful technique.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
Titus O'Neil first turned heads as a rookie on the second season of NXT. And it didn't take long for WWE superstars to realize why Titus is known as the real deal.
Bang! Big elbow.
Oh, incredible combo.
Samoan drop. Incredible.
Nailed it.
Corey, you brought up Titus O'Neil's introduction to WWE. When Titus joined forces with Darren Young, they were known as the Prime Time Players. In addition to being worth millions of dollars, they became WWE Tag Team Champions.
The Primetime Players were a top team in WWE, but Titus reached a point where he wanted to focus on himself to build his own following. And that's when Titus created the Titus brand.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
The rivalry between Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt reached its end in one of the most bizarre matches in WWE history. The final deletion set at the Hardy compound.
Michael, I know you are not a believer in woken Matt Hardy and have since been called out by his infant son Maxwell and faithful servant Senior Benjamin, but you have to admit that the Lake of Reincarnation had a positive effect on Bray Wyatt.
Nasty kick to the face. I have to interject because the Woken Warrior has said that you two obsolete mules cannot possibly convey the wonderful powers of the Lake of Reincarnation. Any further talk from you, and Vanguard 1 will initiate the boomstick protocol on this announce table.
Okay, look, all I can point to is what's happened in the ring. Bray Wyatt mysteriously appeared to help Matt Hardy win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and then join forces to become Raw Tag Team Champions at the Greatest Royal Rumble. Long before Matt Hardy was woken, he was one of the most innovative and successful tag team competitors.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ooh, what impact.
Ooh, boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Harsh impact.
Incredible.
Byron brought us back to the days of he goes for the cover. Oh, knee right to the spine. Oh, what a clothesline. They got it. Flying forearm. Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Here are your winners, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy.
Nice teamwork by these two here tonight.
If these guys choose to stay together, they have all the makings of being one of the best duos WWE has ever seen.
You're going to be hard-pressed to find action like what we just saw anywhere else, but right here on Raw.
Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary.
The following contest is a championship first round match. And at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso.
One of the great tag teams of all time.
Jimmy and Jey have been on a run recently that has redefined the tag team division in WWE.
No question about it, Jimmy and Jey Uso have single-handedly transformed the tag team division. And if you ask them what made the difference, what made you guys step up your game, Jimmy and Jey will tell you it was the moment we decided to stop being what other people expected us to be and to start being who we are.
It's party time!
Here we go!
These two dudes genuinely entertain me more than just about anybody.
At a combined weight of 492 pounds, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
Two tough, credentialed human beings. Angelo Dawkins, collegiate wrestling standout. Montez Ford, former United States Marine. These guys know how to get turned up and have a good time.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Doesn't get any better than this. We're about to witness tag team action at its finest, fellas.
What a dive! Spinning kick to the gut.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
You gotta believe this one's over.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Targeting the chest, very effective.
Wow.
Elbow! Boom, what impact!
There's a tag, and I don't think this is going to be good for their opponent, Corey.
Absolutely not. Up they go.
What a slam!
Impactful. It'll jar your spine.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referees count 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made. When a superstar's in a tag...
And here's Montez Ford.
Nailed it. Oh, man.
Right to the arm. Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, maybe the difference between a win and a loss. Maybe even more.
Oh, what a snapmare.
Oh, perfectly executed. The elbow!
Ooh, just dropped.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Throw it over. And it will. DDT!
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee.
This could be all she wrote. Oh, stop in the leg. Just nasty. He looks to be...
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing. Oh, nasty impact.
Gets the tag. When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Look out, he's almost there. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
Oh, a flying forearm.
On the mark.
He's making a statement here with this attack. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Jimmy Uso's looking to end it here. Oh, continuing to punish them.
The damage has been done. You feel a stretch like that even after you escape.
He forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
Man, what a slam. Comes in off the tag.
He's beautiful technique. He's in the driver's seat now.
Jimmy Uso's just getting overwhelmed.
The devastation that comes from the Samoan splash is definitely a family affair when you're talking about Jimmy Uso. We can feel the impact from here when Jimmy lands on his opponent.
He might have it.
See you, Jimmy.
When you're the son of WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, it's safe to...
A win like that says a lot about a duo.
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Oh, I can't believe this. He's getting it done here. He's getting after it here. He really put on a great show.
Here are your winners, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford.
Alexander Wolf.
The following contest is a tag team championship first round match. And from Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 245 pounds, Alexander Wolf.
This is going to be fun.
And at a combined weight of 650 pounds.
Everyone's ready, and just like that, this tag team match is underway.
Oh, and a drop kick on the mark. Jarring impact. Look at this. Boom. Nice.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Boom!
The slam!
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
That's using your head. Oh, and a kick.
Right to the midsection.
Clothesline. What a boot.
Big time slam.
Vicious. Oh, man, what a shining wizard. Irish whip.
There's the tag. Right hand to the jaw. What can these two come up with next?
Shoulder to the gut. Oh, what an uppercut.
He's starting to stumble here. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack. Though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Harsh impact.
What a stomp.
Good grief. That's what you call a bad landing.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
This guy's a machine.
Powerbomb!
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man. Ooh, what impact. Oof. Ooh, what impact. Harsh impact. Otis Dozovic got out of there in time. Oh, boy, he is rolling. This might be it. Oh, my.
What an elbow drop.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Oh, it is aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape.
Here he goes.
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom, what impact. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Oof. This could be the turning point, Cole. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE,
He might have it.
you gotta believe this one's over. Ooh, not sure how much he has left. I think we know what this is.
And he breaks up the pinfall.
Let's keep fighting.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days.
Axe handle finds its target.
And Tucker Knight evades that one.
Tucker Knight is in position.
Kick, shoulders on the mat.
Look at Otis Dozovic. Is that enough for the win?
And he doesn't stay down for long.
Just powered out.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this.
Goodness, that hurt the shoulder.
Headbutt.
And he's heading back in.
Beautiful technique.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Nailed it.
Incoming.
Dodges a bullet there. Oh, God, that hurt. Otis Dozovic has been roughed up pretty hard here.
This is not where he wants to be at this point in this tag team match.
He has got to fight back. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Dangerously close to getting counted out.
Definitely cutting it close, Michael.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing.
What a hellacious...
Ooh, nasty impact.
This one's over, guys.
Guys, he can end it here. 2.
And he got a near fall out of it.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He has him right where he wants him.
Look at Otis Dozovic.
This can go a variety of different ways. Oh, what a slam.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
He can end it here.
You got him.
Oh, ouch.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
He knows he's in trouble.
He's teetering on the edge here.
Full impact.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. If every tag team in the back isn't watching this match right now, they're doing themselves a major disservice.
Oh, Death Valley Driver.
Warm up the bus. He's going for the pin. 2, 3.
And we have our winners.
That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Yeah, he's putting in the work. Look at him go. He ain't messing around. No doubt about it, he brought his A game, as you can see here.
Now that's eking out a win.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
Yeah, you can bet they're going to be talking about this match for quite some time.
What day is today? That's right, you sing it loud and proud, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Rusev Day.
Kevin Owens is looking for a fight.
Well, I think you found it, Michael.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things out here. We're ready to go.
Tag team action in full effect, guys, and these superstars are about to show all you folks what it's all about.
Super kick! Ouch! You know, WWE has become accustomed to seeing unusual pairings find success. But when Aiden English and Rusev first paired up in 2017, I don't think anybody expected the duo to become as much of a force as they became.
Harsh impact. The Aiden English-Rusev pairing may sound odd, but it began paying dividends for the Bulgarian brute right from the beginning. After all, it was English who helped Rusev defeat Randy Orton in a matter of mere seconds on SmackDown.
You think it's odd? What's so odd about the super athlete becoming friends with a super artiste? Talented people are often friends with other talented people. Not that you would know, Byron.
Clothesline! Right in the back of the neck. What a stomp!
Good grief.
The stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
Ooh!
Oof, kick finds it.
Hey, dude, Byron, I want to ask you, with Kevin Owens' agility, size, and swift movement, who does he remind you of?
Well, dude, Michael, the first superstar that comes to mind is the legendary Bam Bam Bigelow. Opponents would see Bam Bam's physique and expect one strategy to work, but Bam Bam was way more versatile than he appeared. Dominating shoulder tackle.
This might be it!
Oh, my.
In comparing Kevin Owens to Bam Bam Bigelow, Byron, you bring up versatility. What can an opponent do to try to keep the prize fighter one-dimensional, Corey?
Cole, the most honest answer I can give you is, you can't. Kevin Owens is a master of controlling the pace of a match, and he'll keep you on your toes by rolling out of the ring, or doing a moonsault, or even just taking you to Chinlock City. You just need to adjust on the fly.
Ooh, what impact! A knee drop! Looks like Aiden English is starting to slow some.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard. The heart attack from the Hart Foundation. The rocker dropper from the Rockers or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Vicious strike.
Headbutt! Oh, what impact! Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. The team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move.
Take it from me, when Sami Zayn lands the haluva kick, it's X marks the spot, and you can turn the lights out on Sami Zayn's opponent.
And here comes the big Bulgarian.
Rusev with a running super kick.
Oh, it's over.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. You want to talk about one of the most vicious strikes in WWE? It's Sami Zayn's haluva kick. Corey, I've seen that footage from your NXT match against Sami. I'm surprised you got up from that.
One thing that's so impressive about Sami Zayn's haluva kick is that it's on the mark every time. Now that is precision.
What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, and a snapmare.
That'll give you whiplash. Nailed it.
You gotta believe this one's over. Ooh, backing it up. Big headbutt. DDT.
Spiked them. On November 3rd, 2014, Rusev made history when he became the first Bulgarian-born WWE superstar to win a championship. The Bulgarian Brute defeated Sheamus to win the United States Championship and was determined to show the world what a dump.
Going for it all here.
Running hip attack. What impact.
What a stomp. Good grief. Suplex. And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
Rusev's match with Sheamus is regarded as one of the most physical contests in the United States Championship's history. Rusev was quite proud to become the first Bulgarian-born champion in WWE and made a point of telling everybody so.
Rusev set his sights on the United States crown and was not going to stop until the championship was around his waist. The Bulgarian Brute's not done making history in WWE, not by a long shot.
It's locked in.
Got a tap. Got a tap.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man.
Oh, look, kick.
That should do it. The night could be over for Kevin Owens.
A maneuver like that is a great way to turn the tables.
Rusev's playing it up big time now.
The accolades locked in.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
This is Rusev's match now.
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have...
His shoulders are down. Real close. Too close for comfort.
So resilient.
The accolades locked in.
That has got to be it.
That one was even more impressive than the first time we saw it.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for 2 referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstar...
And Rusev makes the cover. They did it. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
He ain't playing here. This was another great moment. Man, oh man, look at that. And this is how he ended it.
Rusev leads the way en route to victory.
Oh, man. The excitement level just went through the roof in this arena. One half of Team Extreme.
The charismatic enigma about to grace the WWE Universe with his presence.
Oh, no.
Yes!
This... It's party time!
I love these guys.
And at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
Hey, Corey, let me see your swag.
Byron, I didn't think it was possible, but you saying what you just did somehow make Dawkins and Ford less cool.
You imagine all three of us walking into a club, cutting a rug or two? I can.
Byron, you're humiliating yourself.
Look, I am in with the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins.
You're not, Byron. You're making them less money right now. The Street Profits want nothing to do with you. These two dudes are legit. They're incredibly talented, they're tough, and they know how to have a good time that doesn't involve a bicycle museum.
I even feel like dancing.
Montez Ford is one of the best-dressed guys in all of sports entertainment, and coming from me, that means something.
Big-time tag team match underway here.
When I think of tag teams that can make a major impact on today's WWE, I absolutely think of these two teams.
Oh, to tear the features clean off your face.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw. Oh man, right across the chest.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
What a strike!
This just ain't gonna do it.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Oh, nasty impact.
During Jeff Hardy's career, he's experienced great success as a singles competitor. Jeff is part of a small group of superstars who've accomplished the feat of becoming a Grand Slam champion. Boom, what impact! Knee drop.
Beautiful technique.
Splash in the corner.
Wow. Speaking of Jeff Hardy as a singles competitor, Michael, Jeff became a United States champion fairly recently to put him in that Grand Slam champions class, something we would have never expected a few years ago.
After an 8-year hiatus from WWE that saw Jeff compete on the independent scene, Hardy returned home to WWE and has shown that he never missed a beat.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Nailed it.
It was a magical moment at the 33rd WrestleMania when the ladder match for the Raw Tag Team titles turned into a fatal four-way. The WWE Universe erupted when suddenly the Hardy Boys music hit.
Oh, it was awesome, Michael. The Hardys returned to WWE on the grandest stage of them all and introduced themselves to their opponents like only the Hardys could, with furious, high-flying tandem offense.
I'm recalling what you gentlemen mentioned about how Jeff and Matt Hardy shocked the world, myself included, when they returned to WWE at WrestleMania to compete in the type of match they helped revolutionize. My ears have never heard a reaction like that.
Walking away with the Raw Tag Team Championship was further proof that even after an 8-year hiatus from WWE, the Hardys haven't missed a step. Ooh, what impact! Ooh! Harsh impact.
Matt Hardy's a veteran with almost 25 years of experience. Guys, how can you counteract the Woken Warriors experience?
Matt has done a lot with his career, but I think that if you point out some of his shortcomings, you can trigger the jealousy he has for some of his contemporaries.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, what a snapmare.
DDT. Nobody does it quite like him. Oh, man, can Matt Hardy recover from this?
He's in a precarious position for sure.
Byron brought up Matt Hardy's jealousy issues. His rivalry with his brother Jeff was proof of that. And don't forget how unhinged Matt became when Lita left him for Edge.
Gentlemen, you are talking about a Vestal who no longer recognizes jealousy. Matt Hardy has deleted such feelings and now exists on a much higher plane. Figure out a new game plan, fellas.
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer. Bulldog! Boom! Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's starting to feel it here. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary, considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in with.
This isn't his first rodeo. He had to expect to take on some offense here tonight.
Irish whip.
Oh, torturous knee.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
This could be it.
Frog splash.
He stops the count. There's the move. Nice.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Bulldog. Delivered with force. Elbow drop.
He may get the 3 count right there. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Side effect.
What a comeback.
Wow, what impact.
missing it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And off the tag is Jeff Hardy.
Beautiful technique.
It's obvious Montez Ford is feeling the pain that is... Ooh, what impact.
Game, set, match. This one is over. Does Montez Ford even know where he is?
Flying forearm.
Oh, common elbow. Right on the jaw.
Oh, man, incredible impact. What a clothesline. Ouch.
And look at the quickness by Montez Ford.
What a slam.
Impactful. It'll jar your spine.
Jeff Hardy was able to get out of the way there. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo.
Jeff Hardy's not going to finish this. One-ton bomb.
This one is over.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
He's got him covered. And he stops the count.
Lucky him.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged...
The end may be near. Oh, splash.
Cover here. Splash in the corner. Wow. They got it. And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
He's getting it done here. Who could forget this? Check him out here. He really put on a great show.
Here are your winners, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
What a great match, and a huge victory to boot.
It's performances like the one we just saw from these guys that makes tag team wrestling so exciting.
Social media has been buzzing over this Raw match ever since it began, and now that it's over, I actually anticipate it intensifying.
The bell is rung and Rusev, the super athlete of WWE fame, is ready to pounce.
Man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
What a strike.
What a boot.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural tag team champions.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man. There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right.
Irish whip.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Irish whip.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
At the elbow. Oh, my goodness. Crushing it.
He's looking at it. Is he done? Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
The mighty Rusev looking a bit surprised by this assault.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point. But that can obviously all change here.
Nailed it.
Shot block.
Boom.
Ooh. Hooked up.
Michinoku driver.
Absolutely.
He's got the shoulders down. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
You might have to become as deranged as Eric Young to beat him, if that's even possible. Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
He's moving like a man possessed.
Elbow drop with authority.
Looks like he's starting to falter. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
I've got to say, I'm really impressed with the evolution of Aiden English. For a while, it appeared as though he might be pegged as a tag team specialist, but he's since proven that he can also go on his own.
Oh, nasty impact.
What a stomp. Good grief.
You gotta believe this one's over.
In off the tag.
As Michael alluded to, Aiden English was great as one half of the Vaudevillains. The duo even captured the NXT Tag Team titles. But English has proven that there's more to him than just tag teams.
Well, you're right, Byron. He's since become WWE's greatest singer and brought Rusev to great heights as his manager. Like a true artiste, English has evolved with the times. What an exploder!
Boom, what impact!
And Alexander Wolf slips out of harm's way.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense.
Rusev with a running super kick.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish lass kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost the girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Boom, running STO wins.
Nicely done.
Flapjack.
Face first.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Knee stomp. That'll ruin your leg.
Belly to belly. In off the tag.
And face first, Flapjack.
He's on the defensive now. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
The abuse his body has gone through in this match is a little disturbing. I don't know why he hasn't made the tag yet. It's almost like he enjoys the pain.
Heavy-duty right hand. Exploder suplex.
What can Rusev do here to up the odds for success? If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
Why he's still in the match at this point is beyond me, guys. Maybe he forgot it's a tag team match. I don't know. There's got to be some explanation.
Oh, and a drop kick.
On the mark.
He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
When this guy's on, look out. I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other. I can tell you nobody's happy about it.
And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Remember this? I remember this part very well. He ain't playing here. And I always enjoy watching him perform.
Here are your winners, Rusev and Aiden English. Rusev Day.
That's it for this tag team match, and what a thrilling match it was.
If these guys choose to stay together, they have all the makings of being one of the best duos WWE has ever seen.
Wow, I don't think we're going...
It's party time! Here we go!
These two dudes genuinely entertain me more than just about anybody.
The following contest is the final in the championship tournament. And at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
Two tough, credentialed human beings. Angelo Dawkins, collegiate wrestling standout. Montez Ford, former United States Marine. These guys know how to get turned up and have a good time.
I believe the term is turnt, Corey.
That's what I said, Saxton.
Gotta put more oomph into it. More swag.
Byron, you know nothing about swag. You're embarrassing yourself, and somehow you might be the only man on earth to make the Street Profits less cool.
Byron, with the Street Profits out here, I can't even get mad at you.
All right, Michael, high five. All right, maybe not.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
And whichever team wins this match here tonight can absolutely make an argument for being one of WWE's top teams.
Harsh impact. Oof.
Oh, what impact.
Oh, what impact. Oh, man, jarring headbutt. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
There it is. It's locked in.
What a maneuver.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
What a strike.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
Oh! Right to the back.
I go back so far with Rusev, I remember his manager before Lana, Sylvester Lefort. Rusev dominated NXT and showed his impressive power as a participant in the 2014 Royal Rumble match. That April, he debuted on Raw, and the WWE landscape hasn't been the same since.
Irish whip. Oh, right to the gut.
Man, oh man.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Rusev used his Muay Thai and sumo backgrounds to make an immediate name for himself at the expense of the revered powerhouses like Big E, Big Show, and Mark Henry. When the super athlete defeated Sheamus for the United States Championship, the hero of the Russian Federation became the first Bulgarian-born champion in WWE.
Rusev's held the U.S. title on more than one occasion and has engaged in bitter rivalries with John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, and Roman Reigns. The Bulgarian Brute was also a member of the short-lived League of Nations faction.
You know,
Uh-oh. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Beautiful technique.
Harsh impact.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Splash in the corner.
Wow.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown. The Aiden English-Rusev pairing may sound odd, but it began paying dividends for the Bulgarian Brute right from the beginning. After all, it was English who helped Rusev defeat Randy Orton in a matter of mere seconds on SmackDown.
You think it's odd? What's so odd about the super athlete becoming friends with a super artiste? Talented people are often friends with other talented people. Not that you would know, Byron.
You gotta believe this one's over.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
I've got to say, I'm really impressed with the evolution of Aiden English. For a while, it appeared as though he might be pegged as a tag team specialist, but he's since proven that he can also go on his own.
Big forearm smash.
Slammed with authority.
Oh, Aiden English saw that one coming.
That'll break you in half.
As Michael alluded to, Aiden English was great as one half of the Vaudevillains. The duo even captured the NXT Tag Team titles. But English has proven that there's more to him than just tag teams.
Oh, you're right, Byron. He's since become WWE's greatest singer and brought Rusev to great heights as his manager. Like a true artiste, English has evolved with the times.
Oh, my.
Tagged in.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing creates separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Good golly, what a knee.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Boom! And here's Montez Ford. Corey, you touched him. DDT!
This could be it, guys.
Oh, no. We know what this is.
But he's got to capitalize, man.
Pin's broken up.
I can't believe it. Suplex.
He's looking a little off balance. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural tag team champions.
Oh, nasty impact. Thunderous slam.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition.
We know it.
Nailed it. The Bulgarian Brute, the accolades locked in. That might just be the final nail in the coffin. A move like that can almost snap a superstar in half. Boom! Boom!
Now, that's an impressive tag team victory.
Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Check him out here. Look at him go. And last but not least,
Here are your winners, Rusev and Aiden English. Rusev Day.
And they get the win, thanks in large part to Rusev.
tag teams beware. These two guys are legit.
Hope you set your DVRs, folks, because that match is worth going back and watching again.
What day is today?
WWE Universe, here comes the reckoning. Nightmares are real, and they look like Harper and Rowan.
And at a combined weight of 519 pounds, Rusev and Aiden English. Rusev Day. And at a combined weight of 590 pounds, they are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Rowan and Harper, the Bludgeon Brothers.
Put down that remote, stay a while.
And they look like it'll be these two superstars kicking it off here tonight.
When I think of tag teams that can make a major impact on today's WWE, I absolutely think of these two teams.
Militant what power!
And here's the lockup. Look at these two jockeying for position.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Bam! Down he goes.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move.
Tag made. Oh, this isn't going to be good.
Not going to be good at all. Off the backbreaker. He's so close to make... There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Switching it up a bit here, Corey.
Looks pretty dangerous, Cole.
Are you kidding me?
Can he finish the job?
he's got him here. He's got the... Oh!
Kick to the...
He's out there in no man's land.
He's got to find a way to get to safety, Cole.
I'm not sure he can.
In a big boot.
Back now inside the ring.
Apparently, Enigmas has a few things on his mind.
Big slam.
Rusev showing a lot of heart here, but how can he turn this around in his favor? The champ clearly getting the best of him here.
He needs a breather in a bad way right now. If he could just make it to his corner and make the tag.
He's not looking like himself right now, and I hate to say it, but this might be the beginning of the end for him here.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, man, that hurt.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Back suplex. Oh, no.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Just a nasty headbutt.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here, but he certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael. Oh, boy. He
Destroying your face.
This could be it.
That was both a quick and powerful strike, guys.
Whoa, Aiden English able to avoid damage.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall.
He might have it.
This might be it. Oh, my. Aiden English is in a...
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus as a throwback of sorts throughout the 1960s and 70s.
What a tag team display.
These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
Oh, I can't believe this. Almost forgot about this one. And here's a last look at this one.
Here are your winners, and still SmackDown Tag Team Rowan and Harper, the Bludgeon Brothers.
Wow, now that's a commanding win.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
As we saw here tonight, teams will do just about anything when the tag titles are on the line.